Brad Schoenwald, Powerboat Nation, and right now we're with Tony Teramonte, DCB, Dave's Custom Boats. Tony, we talked before about how oftentimes attention to detail is just vocabulary, but on DCB, you see it. This looks like automotive quality stuff here.
Okay guys, like Brad said, I think attention to detail is understated. Like the way we do stuff is like, I think if you got a scale of 1 to 10 on detail, we're like an 11. So what we got here, you guys, is our new 3-piece seat. So we kind of re-engineered. And like I said, you guys, the wheel is round and it does turn, but we just want to make it spin like forever by itself. So the attention to detail is just over the top. So what we've done, you guys, we got this 3-piece seat now. It's all new seat back, new design. We kind of put an eyebrow on the back of the seat to kind of cover so you can put a Speedo or a Garmin in the back seat. And all these boats, you guys, we have this embroidery package. The double stitch machine, we use the same style machine like they do in the Lamborghinis. So it's all just a thick double stitch. This here, you guys, is actually the same interior, same material they put in the Lamborghinis. It's called Alcantara. Very high grade vinyl, but like you say, you guys, and this is what's cool about when the guy buys the boat. He actually comes in, sits down with me, and I'm kind of the details guy, and I try to just keep filling it up and filling it up. So I always say, if you can fill the bowl, fill it all the way. But this is every boat, man. Every boat gets its detail. This is our new 458 pattern, so it's kind of like the Ferrari. But the stitching to the liners to what we do, you guys, the carpet kits are all made one-off, rubber backed. Inside the ski locker, you guys, the back of the door looks as good as the front of the door. Inside the ski locker, it's all gel coated, and that's another thing, you guys. We're 100% gel coat, no paint, no external paint, gel coat. To me, guys, I always ask somebody, you want to put an asphalt driveway in your house, or you guys want to do a concrete driveway? So gel coat, you can actually in gel coat take 5 to 10 years from now and you can sand and buff it down and it looks brand new again. So it just lasts forever, you guys. It's actually pigment and resin. So that's what I'd want. Okay guys, now we're kind of coming in the engine compartment, and that's another thing that sets us ahead is everything in the engine compartment is finished like the outside of the boat. So what we do is, this is standard. So this is basically, this is where it starts, and you can go crazy from here. So the full gel coated engine compartment, and then what we do, you guys, is we actually have a fiberglass panel we do outside the boat, and we actually vacuum bag it into the last process of the boat building process. So all the graphics on the transom, as you see here, actually are continued down the transom. So this is all fiberglass panels that are put in after the fact. Then we put a nice edge on it to clean it up. All the boats come with Fireboys. Another thing you guys don't really want to pinpoint that people don't see and people don't look at is, if you look in here, every screw and washer and even the nuts on the back of the rub rail that are through bolted are polished. So we polish the back side of the pull-up cleats. We take the C-strainer lids apart and polish the heads and grain all the marks out of it. So every single, and then we even take the rubber off the Adels, you guys, you can see down here. Take the rubber off the Adels and hand polish them and put it back on. So that's what sets us ahead, you guys, and people always wondered, like, it's kind of funny because I really believe you could have probably a nice little meal in here. That's how clean it is. And every boat's like that. So when we build 1 to 10, 12 a year, it's built completely for you, fit to you, the seats, the height. We can put the cushions half inch, inch higher, whatever you want, because we want you to be comfortable in your boat. That's just the way we do it every single time. There's no like, this one's got to get done fast. They get done when they get done. You know, sometimes we try to hit our deadlines, you guys, but obviously it's like a meal. Good things take time, right? So I'm just here to make it right the first time, so you guys can take the boat out and call me and say how nice it is instead of what's wrong.
DCB, taking the ordinary to the extraordinary. M29, this boat as it sits with the trailer, Mercury 565s, ITS, Bravo XRs, Maximus props, about $340,000. It's obtainable. You can get into this thing and then work your way up. But Tony, if you wanted a 520 M29, what are you looking at money-wise?
So this boat here starts about in the 270 range, and that's on a triple axle extreme trailer. That's how we book them out, Bravo propellers. You know, and then you would start adding if you wanted to do ITS, stuff like that. But this package starts about 270, and you work your way up. So you can do 600s, and then I do want to tell everybody too, a lot of bang for the buck, you guys. A set of 700 Mercuries with NXTs will fit in here too. So when we did tool the deck of this boat, we actually thought of that. We actually swelled the sides, give it more air. And the whole idea was to see if we could get a set of 700s in here. So shoot, man, that boat got 150 turnkey. And what's nice about this too, you guys, you got 1 year warranty. On the 520, you got a 2-year factory warranty. Yep. They got that new 540, be a great setup. So you're going to be anywhere from the 100 to 125 mile an hour range from a 520 all the way up to your 565. So, like you say, turnkey, 1 year warranty, 89 octane. what more do you want? And then you touch the key, it starts right up. And it's all digital, you guys. This boat has no cables in it. It is like a car. We still run the Lavorsi gauges like you see here, and but you can go all the way to full glass DAS, which is really popular right now.
Very popular.
Put the ratio in every single boat. Like Brad was pointing out before, we're starting to use the Fusion deck, you guys, which is all kind of integrated, and you can actually integrate them now if you wanted to run a Garmin or some of a touchscreen. You can actually run the stereo through the Garmin's if you wanted to add that option in here. But like you say, you guys, this boat is just a little above the base boat. So like you say, it is about 340-ish. On a nice trailer with a drive guard. So yeah, we use the Fusion decks. This is our wet sound speakers. The F29, you guys, where it started, it was the canopied version. So we tuned up the bottom, cleaned the mold up, made a new deck, so it goes right on the same bottom. We did the nose, so we actually changed the sponsons a little bit, you guys. We kind of pinched in the nose and gave it a little more wing to kind of replicate the M Series boat. So now we have a nice M Series family. So we got our M29, our M31, and our M35, and then the M41.
Thrilled to be here. We just had a great ride in the M29 with the 565 Mercury Racing package. Tony, thanks very much, man.
Hey guys,
really
thank you.
Appreciate it.
And I'm glad we can make it out here and make this happen. So, of course, we support Brad and all you guys, and Powerboat Nation is one of the better websites now, you guys, so check it out.